A new report shows Linda Katehi spent lavishly on first-class five-star travel while she was the Chancellor of UC Davis. Katehi rode in first class. She stayed at luxury hotels all around the world. She even hired tour guides and limousines on her more than 24 trips over the last 6 years.
CBS 13's Adrian Moore has been looking over these reports. She joins us live in the newsroom with how the university is responding. Adrian?
Christina and Sam, these 80 pages right here show a host of big numbers, including $6,300 to fly to Greece and $2,600 for a couple nights in Mexico City, just to name a few. But tonight, a UC Davis spokesperson is defending those trips and their price tag. This five-star resort in Greece wasn't reserved for some big-name celebrity. It's where UC Davis Chancellor Linda Katehi stayed during a trip meant to cultivate their relationship with a major donor in 2012. Expense reports show she billed the university $1,500 here and also spent nearly $250 on a private tour guide to brief them on the history and architectural elements of the area. The following year, she opted for this luxury resort in Switzerland with sweeping views of Lake Geneva. For one night, UC Davis was on the hook for $1,400. Because the traveler was traveling with a major donor, she stayed at the same hotel as the donor. Prior to that, Katehi submitted an $8,400 expense report for a 5-day trip to Italy to take part in the Food Pavilion Expo in Milan. The justification reads, business class airfare was purchased since traveler would be flying for several hours on an overnight and overseas flight. $973 was later reimbursed by the expo. Documents show numerous expensive travel changes were also billed to the university, along with limousine service. A UC Davis spokesperson says the chancellor's expenses are approved by the UC Davis controller, but does not have a set annual travel budget. That spokesperson also added, our chancellors have to be out there building relationships and bringing in revenue for the students, staff, and faculty. In all, those travel expenses add up to more than $174,000 over the course of 6 years. The university spokesperson says Katehi's travel reports are audited every other year, and there have not been any red flags. She adds this year has been a record year for fundraising at the university. Guys?
Well, I don't know how you can draw a line between those two. That's another issue. But so these chancellors have no budget. They can spend as much as they want throughout the entire UC system and travel wherever they want and spend as much as they want.
It's something that we really pressed that UC Davis spokesperson about tonight, Sam. We asked that specifically. Do they have an unlimited budget? And it was her understanding when we pressed her on that there was no set specific budget in place for Linda Katehi or any other chancellor in the UC system.
There might be a few individuals at the state capitol who are quite interested in that.
We'll see.
We will see. Okay, good report. Thanks for that tonight, Adrian. This is not the first time that Linda Katehi has created controversy. Calls for the UC Davis Chancellor resignation started in 2011 when a campus police officer pepper sprayed a group of nonviolent protesters. In March of this year, students staged a 5-week sit-in calling for her resignation. When it was revealed, she was paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to sit on the boards of a textbook publisher and a for-profit college. In April, it was discovered that Katehi directed UC staffers to spend thousands of dollars to a high-tech company to scrub the internet of bad press about her and the school. Several state lawmakers then called for Katehi's resignation, and in April, UC President Janet Napolitano placed Katehi on leave, where she remains. CBS 13 will continue to follow the developments in this case for the very latest on the Katehi investigation. And to read the documents released today, you can go to our website, cbs13.com.